Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the New York Giants beating the Dallas Cowboys 34-17 reaction. And well, what's the best thing to say about this Cowboys season? 7-9-1 is it's over. Honestly, not mad they lost, because you know what that guarantees? A top 13 pick instead of picking near like 18th. So don't know why the Giants wanted to win so bad for, but whatever. I'm sure their pick will be worse now. I think Cowboys are in a good spot, though, to get a big-time defensive player, whether it's a David Bailey or a Reuben Bain or Caleb Downs, maybe. If Caleb Downs is there. Well, he could be, but the season is now over. Long live the off-season, and to a very important Cowboys off-season comes through, because I think next year's schedule is going to be pretty hell. So yeah, finished the season at 7-9-1. I'll still continue to cover them during the off-season. Obviously, I'll still talk about like what the Cowboys should do in the off-season. When their draft picks are official, who should they draft for their first-round picks? But yeah, really a mission accomplished for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott came out of the game healthy, and they secured a top 13 pick, and the Giants took themselves out of contention for the number 1 pick. I don't think they're going to get the number 1 pick, but what pick are they going to have? They're not going to have the 2nd or 3rd pick. So, Giants might end up with the 7th pick. As bad as Dallas' organization is, the Giants might be worse. Best thing the Cowboys did all month. You can always count on the Giants to screw up more than the Cowboys at the end of the season. Honestly, that is almost a bigger victory than not getting a top pick. This was I will say a great Jadeveon Clowney game. They definitely need to re-sign Jadeveon Clowney as a rotational depth. I think he ended the season with 6 sacks. I mean, it is the Giants, but he's played good since he's joined the Cowboys. But this was a sloppy game. The Cowboys wanted to complete this tank. So at least Dak's going to enter the offseason healthy. This has been the case for him much over the last 6 seasons. I'm just glad he enters healthy. The Dallas Cowboys aren't set to make the playoffs, so their decision to bench Prescott and others can only be interpreted as them trying to give themselves a better chance to earn draft position. They recognize the value of this for draft position, like get near the top 13 pick. Because they're trying to complete that damn tank. What's the best they can get? The 11th pick, so we'll see. But, you know, there's still some good moments. Jaden Blue got his first career NFL touchdown. Phil Maffa, they got their first career touchdown. So, some good moments there for the rookies getting their first career touchdowns. So, happy for Phil Maffa, first NFL touchdown in his first game. The Cowboys kicked the PAT down 8, but no criticism from me, because that's the correct choice if they're trying to lose, as they should. But I would say, for the 7th time this season, the Cowboys have allowed 34-plus points. This is one of the worst Cowboys defense I've ever seen. But isn't this the 13th time they've allowed over 30? So hopefully, hopefully they fix this in the offseason, the defense. But 2 of those games actually against the Giants. But the Giants ownership lets what happened the past 2 weeks impact the decision of the GM, and that's the organization's biggest draft problem. Biggest problem, it doesn't matter what draft pick they get. If you're tanking, you should be committed. I know the Cowboys were tanking too to get a higher pick, but still. Defense was terrible, but what's new? The grass is green, the sky is blue. I want to point out another player, Tyler Booker's rookie season. For Dallas, he had 631 pass pro snaps, most of any rookie interior offensive lineman. Only 3 sacks though. He had 6 games of 40-plus pro snaps with 0 sacks. Foundational piece for this offensive lineman. He had a very good rookie season, did Tyler Booker. I just don't know why the Giants want to win. The Giants, oh man, they play their best for lousier draft picks. I say lousier draft picks as if it won't still be a top 5 or 10 pick. But yeah, for the Cowboys in the offseason, at the end of the day, they didn't win enough games. That starts with, Brown Schottenheimer, their number of issues to address, and hopefully they'll do that. First firing Matt Eberflutz, which I think they will. You better hit on those 2 first-round draft picks. Hit on those. But Jackson Dart played really. Dak Prescott finished his season with 4,552 yards and 30 touchdowns. So a very good season for Dakota Rain Prescott. Had 30 touchdowns. So a very good year for him. Jackson Dart, I think, ended his regular season. How many? I think 17 touchdowns. I think he probably won that Offensive Rookie of the Year award. And I remember the Chicago Bears had an amazing season after partying with Matt Eberflutz. Maybe the Cowboys would do the same if they can actually improve their defense. And bring back Pickens and bring back Javonte Williams. But yeah, let's go over the stat sheet and then I'll get out of here. I'm just rambling on. After the Giants, they end their season 4-13. 3-5 at home. They scored 34 points. They had 6 in the first quarter, 10 in the second quarter, 8 in the third quarter, and 10 in the fourth quarter. I'm not going to bother to go over the team stats in this video. There's no point. For Dallas, they end their season 7-9-1, 3-6 on the road. They had 17 points, 10 in the first quarter, 0 in the second quarter, 0 in the third quarter, and 7 in the fourth quarter. Dak Prescott went 7 of 11, 70 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Joe Milton, 7 of 13, 73 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Jalen Blue, 16 runs, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Joe Milton, 4 runs, 43 yards. Phil Maffa, 5 catches, 5 runs, 18 yards, and a touchdown. Ryan Flournoy, 5 catches, 68 yards. Brevin Spann Ford had 2 catches for 30 yards. Dak Prescott had that fumble he lost at the start of the game. Defensively, how about Jadeveon Clowney? 3 sacks in this game. Cowboys had 4 sacks, 7 TFLs, 3 of them from Jadeveon Clowney. Aubrey 1 for 2 on field goals. For the Giants offense, Jackson Dart, 22 of 32, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, had 5 runs for 32 yards. A hell of a game for Jackson Dart. Probably should have went off as Rookie of the Year. Tyron Tracy, 18 runs, 103 yards, 5 a carry. Singletary had 9 runs, 26 yards, and a touchdown receiving. Gunnar Olszewski, 8 catches, 102 yards. Tyron Tracy, 8 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Daniel Bellinger, 2 catches, 30 yards, and a touchdown. Darius Slayton, 4 catches for 34 yards. He made a hell of a play to Daniel Bellinger. I think it was a shovel pass. What a play that was. And that shit went for a touchdown. Giants defense had 0 sacks, 5 TFLs. Bobby Okereke had an interception. Ben Sauls was 4 for 4 on field goals. So the Giants win 34-17. Now, it was a fun little first half there, but then the Giants had scored the Cowboys 18-7 as the Cowboys just tanked that second half to at least guarantee themselves maybe a pick 11 through 13. But the Giants really ruined their draft pick status. So yeah, this Cowboy season's over, but I will still be doing shit during the off season. Obviously, don't know what yet, but I'll figure it out. But I also want to talk about Bill Carter. He was pretty good in the Giants' final 5 games of his rookie campaign. If you're not really doing much most this year, it's kind of disappointing. But he got better as this season went along. But yeah, Giants win 34-17. Leave a like and subscribe for more. Peace.